1, 2, 3, 4. What's up, guys? So this is going to be a lesson on how you can improvise like I just did all over the fretboard. So how do you start connecting the entire fretboard and playing all over the place? Now there are 3 things that you need to keep in mind. The first thing is your scales, right? You need to know the 3 scale shapes that that connects the whole fretboard. Okay, 3 scales. That's all you need to know. Only 3 scales, not 5 or 7 shapes. Only 3. The second thing that you need to know is the cage system. And the third thing that you need to know is your open chords. You need to know all your open chords. Once you have that down, and your scales and your cage system, then you can connect everything. And this is just going to be a quick video to just give you some general ideas on how you can quickly connect everything. Now, let me just start with showing you the 3 scale patterns. Now, let's say we're in the key of F. The first scale that you need to play is the 3 note per string F major scale. I'm going to play it for you slowly like this. Now that scale connects with the D minor scale. Okay, so that's the second shape. So the first one is the major scale with the root on the E string, and then the minor scale with the root on the A string, which goes like this. The notes I added there is just notes lower than the D, just to fill up the whole space. So now we've already covered from the 1st fret up till about the 10th fret. Okay. The 3rd shape that you need to know is the major scale with the root on the A string. So we're in the key of F, so there's the F scale, the 1st scale, D minor scale, and then the F scale with the root on the A string. And then you can see the final notes that you played. You can just play the F scale again, and you've covered literally every single note in the key of F just by learning 3 patterns. Okay, now then it's a matter of choosing a chord progression. Okay, the next thing you want to do is choose a chord progression and then apply the cage system. So you've probably watched videos about the cage system. If you haven't, go watch some of them, just learn kind of what it's about. But before we do that, wait, I'm just going to break down to you. So let's say we have a chord progression C, F, C, B flat, F. Then the way you connect those is you just basically choose an F, the easy shape, and then a C. And instead of playing B flat over here, force yourself to play in one zone at a time, right? Now this is just basically the B flat. If you know the cage system, this is the A shape. The next one is going to be the G shape because C, A, G, caged. And then you know this trick. And this chord you can do a lot of cool Jimi Hendrix type riffs, and that's kind of how I. And then you force yourself to play in another zone. You say, okay, where can I play F? Round about here, okay? Now remember, your scale is still the backdrop for everything that you're doing, right? Your scale is still behind everything. So that's how I'm choosing those notes to fill in, because I know those 3 patterns all over the neck. So I know those are my options. And then you get better at making good phrases with those notes, which is takes time. but you just need to first know which notes. Okay, so then I'm gonna play an F here using the C shape, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna go to C using my G shape. So F and B flat, then I can use this shape. Carry on, put F here on the A shape. That was bad, but anyway, so there I did F with the A shape, C with the E shape, and B flat with the D shape. Sorry, got a blank there for a second. So you see the idea behind the whole thing. Force yourself to play in one section and then just get different shapes. Now this is obviously more intermediate, advanced kind of concept, but if you want to play all over the neck, then that's the zone you have to be in. Okay, what did I say was the third thing? You got to know your open chords. And the reason I say that, because the open chords are the foundation of using the cage system here. So if I'm using my D shape, and you have to really know them. So this is a D shape, but you have to know that it includes the open strings so that you can play the D shape 2 frets higher to make it an E, right? Or you could use just parts of that shape. Like often when I play a C chord, I'll play it on electric, or when I'm improvising like this, I'll just play those 3 notes. So I'll just take a part of the open chord. So you need to know your open chords really well so that you can just take a part of them and play them somewhere else, right? I hope that makes sense, and I hope this video was helpful for you. I'm thinking of creating a workshop where I talk about this whole thing and where I just explain it in detail, like how to connect everything on the guitar. But I hope this helped you. Cheers, have a nice day.